everyone, welcome back to Appleseed Art Dolls. My name is Nicole, and next to me I have my precious little Mandy Grace in her sweet little bassinet. I'm just going to pick her up because I have something really exciting and cool to show you about her. First of all, if you notice that she's a little bit bigger, or if she looks a little bit bigger, it's because she is. She is now on a true 21-inch body, and she is measuring exactly 21 inches, and her proportions are amazing, I think. So, anyway, let me just sit her up on my lap. Mandy has a baby talker box from Still Moments Nursery. And I'm going to give you guys an absolutely honest review of it. So what this is, I'm sorry I can't show you like the composite parts. I'm sorry I can't show you the composite parts of this right now because one of them is already in her and the other is tucked way down. So the first thing is an actual little sort of rectangular box that is placed inside of her body. It's about here, and I can't really feel it unless I squeeze. Now, if I squeeze, of course, I can feel it a little bit, but she's still really nice and cuddly. Now, a cord runs down her back, out through a little hole that I made, like right here, and it connects to another cord which runs down to a power pack in the bottom of her diaper. The power pack is removable and rechargeable, and it's contoured so that it doesn't feel like a hard lumpy thing. It sort of blends in with your baby's natural shape, and she still has a nice little bottom, and her diapers still fit fine. And so basically these two cords separate. I'm sorry you can't really see that. She's wearing a onesie. I should have thought this through a little better. But when you connect them, she starts to make sounds. And to control those sounds, we have a little remote. This is a very tiny, very lightweight plastic remote control. And if you can see it, it has little lines and stuff on it where the covering has sort of bubbled. I don't really know why, but let's turn it all the way up. So it has 9 different baby moods. So this is the first. It is giggling. Now we're going to go to fussing. She's going to keep making these little whiny noises. Then next, come on. We have crying. She will cry for quite some time. Here's feeding. Very sweet little drinking sounds. Then we have burping and hiccups. It's on the same mood. she'll hiccup for quite some time. And then we have pooping. Yes, for real. And you actually do get a, like, it's not just grunting, I thought that, but I'll show you guys. Yep, there you go. So, pooping. And then, like, really happy and playful. And she'll squeal and gurgle and blow raspberries. So cute. Yes. And now we have sleeping or snoring or breathing. So cute. And last but not least, we have a remote that doesn't want to work. So we have happy, like sort of calm and happy coos. Yeah, don't we, baby girl? Yes, we do. You want to look at your aunties? Look at everybody. Say hi. Say hi. Yes. We also have several other buttons here. I'm not going to go through each one after the other because there are other demonstrations that do that. But the most important one for me has turned out to be the repeat button. And that is to make a sound loop if you don't want it to just automatically scroll on to the next one. So there's also a volume control. It's not very loud, even at the loudest setting. See, it beeps when it is at its loudest, and it's not very loud, but it's a nice volume, I think, for a quiet indoor space. And quiet works well for me right now. And then we have an on-off button up here at the top. We have a mute. We have a play pause, which all of those basically kind of do the same thing. Oh, and we have a Bluetooth button so that if I chose to, I could connect my phone to this little speaker inside of her and play my own sounds through her. I haven't tested that, but I know Shell from Shell Bell's channel has tested that and it works great. But I'm going to, just while we listen to her sweet little pleasant coos, I'm going to tell you what I think are the pros and cons of this thing, and some things that nobody else has mentioned, including its maker, Still Moments Nursery. Now, first of all, this is a brilliant idea. I absolutely love it. I love having sounds that can come from inside my baby. I love being able to control them from the outside without having to squish around and press buttons. I love that she can still be nice and cuddly, and I love having a rechargeable battery. The sounds are all wonderful, and they are all quite realistic for, I would say, maybe a 0 to 6 month old baby, over the whole span of them, you know. And she's a nice 0 to 3 month size, so that's perfect. And it's great for role playing, you know, because I could just like grab, let me see if I can grab a bottle over here. You know, I can just get my bottle out of my diaper bag and put it up. This is a little awkward at this angle, sorry guys. Let's see, 4 is feeding. So I can put it up to her face and she's drinking it. And it sounds like she's drinking it. And that's really super cool. So it's absolutely fantastic for role play. And I love it. I absolutely am really happy that I got it. But I am going to tell you what I see as cons of it, because some of them might help you make your decision if you're thinking about getting one of these. So, the remote button for on and off does work. See, now it's off. And if I press it again, it comes back on and makes that little sound. And pause works, and it will come back again and play. But those things only work during the first maybe up to 30 seconds after you turn it off or pause it. After that, the power pack like goes into a sleep mode and you have to turn your baby around and find these cords. Now I can do this by feel, and you have to disconnect this connection point and reconnect it again for it to work. That is, I'm glad I didn't know that, because if I had known it, I might not have bought this, because it's really awkward and sort of breaks the spell, I guess, of making your baby realer. And I mean, I wouldn't even mind if there was a switch there, but I do worry that over a period of time using the connectors like that will wear one or both of them out. Now the recharge cable that connects to the battery pack down here is actually just a standard little micro USB with the standard little pins. So you could replace that if it broke, but still, you shouldn't have to think about that, not with an item like this. And the other thing that I really don't like is that this remote is pretty temperamental even at the best of times. You guys saw, and I'm not going to cut this out because I think you need to see it. You saw a few times there that I went to do something on it and it didn't work. And at one point, it just like stalled altogether and didn't work, and I had to restart the whole thing. So there are definitely some design flaws that need to be ironed out, I think. And I think that needs to happen, and there needs to be thought and concern put into that. Another thing, this remote takes teeny tiny batteries and has a really difficult to access battery compartment. So you basically have to press on this little thing and slide this piece out very carefully. And we have 2 teeny tiny button batteries. And sometimes it seems like when you put this thing back in, those batteries don't exactly line up the way they should, and that interferes with the remote's capabilities. So, like, we'll just try it now just for grins. Okay, so she's done eating. So let's scroll through. Oh look, it worked that time. I have had it not work after I changed the battery. Oh, excuse you. Oh, mean old hiccups. So that is my review of the baby talker from Still Moments Nursery. Overall, I think that it is a brilliant idea, and I'm really happy to have it for my special baby, but it is worth noting that there are some design flaws and some things that could go wrong. So, yeah. But Mandy and I are good. Now, if you want to hear a completely different story before you decide if you want one or not, go check out Strawberry Moon Reborn's latest video, because my dear friend Lulu also got one and had a very different experience. But overall, I would rate this 4 out of 5 stars. And thank you so much, Nikki Holland, for your innovation in designing this for us. It would just be great if some things could get better with time. And they already have. I've seen sort of the evolution of this thing. And it used to say music in this really weird voice every time you turned it on. Now it just makes this little sound, which is fine. But I'm glad the music thing is gone. And also, it used to announce in a weird voice with a weird accent when the Bluetooth was ready to pair. And now it just makes this sound. Yep, just like that. And then it just switches back. So that's it, I think. If you have any more questions, please let me know. And you will be seeing this, you'll be seeing Miss Mandy featured with her new voice very soon, I hope, in a more role-play style video where I sort of let you see what it can really do and what it can really add to your special reborn. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this helps some of you. And I will see you again soon with this little girl. I told you were going to see a lot of her. So until then, take care, everyone. Be kind to each other, and God bless you. Say bye. You want to say bye, Mandy? Can you say bye? Say bye. Yeah. Bye-bye.